Why? Why? Who needs him? She could have had the real thing and wind up with a pale imitation.
No sign of him. Fred, how could you?
How could I what?
You were cruel to him. I don't blame him for leaving this house. I'm almost tempted to do it myself.
Oh, honey, don't talk like that. My house is your house.
My husband's house is my house, wherever it is.
Oh, I don't know. How can you marry me anyhow?
Oh, Fred, will you try to understand? I love him. He's kind, warm, generous, good-natured, and he loves me.
Oh, be serious.
Oh, Fred, stop it. You really mean, how could I marry a white man, don't you?
Well, ain't there no kind, warm, generous black men?
Yeah, there are many. The most beautiful one of all was you.
I don't want that stuff on me.
Well, maybe if I had waited, I might have found another black man just as wonderful, but Rodney came along first, and he just happened to be white.
Well, I'm sorry, Francis. Maybe he didn't go away mad. Maybe he just went down the corner for a paper.
Of course he went to buy a racing form. Where would that be?
Down on the corner? Let me go.
No, I'll go. I'll be right back.
Hi, Aunt Frances. Well, here you are, Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence. It's a nice apartment. It's a perfect thing for a newlywed couple like yourself. Excuse me, was there something I said?
Oh, no, Mr. Sanford. Janet's just happy, and she always cries when she's happy.
First little love nest.
Hey. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sanford. Janet's
I know, she's happy.
Excuse me, Mr. Sanford. May I use the bathroom?
Oh, sure, it's right through that door.
Thank you.
Say, look, listen, if she doesn't like the bathroom, I can change it.
Change it?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you see, when I was away, I let my father work on one of the rooms, and that's the room he wanted to work on.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, Roger, do you have a dime?
I can get it fixed.
Should we take it?
Oh, yes, Roger, I like it.
Okay, Mr. Sanford, here's $80 in advance.
Oh, great. Listen, you're not making a mistake. You're going to be very, 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 very happy.
Ho, ho. I bring you the greetings of Yuletide.
Ho, ho, ho. Go down to the ocean side and stand in the low tide until the high tide and commit suicide.
You don't upset me, Fred Sanford. I have the feeling of Christmas.
And the face of Halloween.
What are you starting something for, Pop? Hi, Aunt Esther. Listen, I'm in a hurry. Was there anything I can do for you before I leave?
Just put these under your tree, sweetheart.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hey, here's a present here for you, Pop.
You spend money on me?
It's not the amount of money one spends on a gift, Fred. It's the thought behind it.
What is it?
Who cares? Look, if you leaving, I'm going with you, honey, because your father's getting on my nerves.
I wouldn't get on no part of it.
You think you smart, Fred Sanford. But as my Spanish-speaking friends would say, adios, sucker.
Listen, Esther, now, if that's you again, I'm gonna take your head and use it for an ornament on top of some tree. If Lamont wanted to be an actor, he should forget about all that workshop stuff and start coming to the movies with us.
That's right, and watch the real pros at work.
Yes, the real pros. See, that acting class is taking up too much of his time, and he ain't even got a part in one of them plays yet.
Well, he's learning, Fred. You don't want him to bite off more than he can chew.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Godzilla did that once and threw up all over the Philippines.
Why didn't Lamont come with us tonight?
Well, tonight's his acting workshop, and he's trying out for a new play.
Well, maybe he'll get the part. Fred, what am I eating?
It's leftovers.
From what?
July 23rd.
Hi, Pop. How you doing, son? How you doing, Elroy?
Hi, Lamont.
How was the movie?
Oh, son, it was just great. I mean, you should have went there with us, and then you can learn acting.
That's right. Nobody grunts like Godzilla.
Well, maybe next time, Pop, but I got some pretty exciting news, man.
Oh, really?
Guess what, Pop? I finally got a part in the play.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Well, see, it's about a boxer and his brother, and the boxer risks his life so that he can make money in fights and put his brother, played by me, through medical school.
Is it all gonna be funny, Lamont?
Well, the play's not funny at all, Elroy. You're gonna want to see this play, Pop.
Not me. I don't like to see them old sister guys putting on powder and lipstick.
Okay, I'd like to see you tell that to the lead in our play.
I will.
George Foreman.
George Foreman, fighter?
That's right.
You kidding? George Foreman, the champ, my idol, in a play with you in person? Why you lying to me, son?
I'm not lying to you, Pop. See, the workshop needs money, and George was nice enough to volunteer services and do a play so we could charge admission and keep the workshop going.
You hear that, Elroy? You hear that?
I heard that, Fred.
Me and George Foreman, at the rehearsals, going out together, showing him around, being his buddy.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about showing an interest in my son and going to rehearsal with him, helping him with his lines, getting to meet the star.
Wait a minute. Now, George was nice enough. He's going to rehearse the play for a couple of weeks, then we're going to put it on. He doesn't have time to be sitting around with you. Pop, the man is very busy.
But I gotta meet him, son. I followed him through all of his fights. I even sent him a get well card to Zaire.
Oh, that was thoughtful, Fred.
Look, Pop, I'm sure you'll get a chance to meet him.
Well, he'd be down to meet me because I'm his biggest fan.
I believe you, Pop. Now, look, I tell you what, if you come out of rehearsal one day...
One day? What do you mean, one day? I'll be by every day. I mean, I'll be there looking after you.
I don't know about that, Pop.
Well, if you want to do that play with some teeth, you better know about it.
You know, this is gonna be one night for me. Godzilla and George Foreman.
Now, that would be a fight.
Godzilla would knock him out.
No way. George will win blindfolded.
Oh, yeah? How about King Kong?
Blindfolded.
Esther.
The only way he could beat Esther is blindfolded.
Charlie, Pop.
Hey, son, listen to these ads. Visit exciting Rome. Gamble at Monte Carlo. Can't you see me now in Monte Carlo drinking with Princess Grace and Prince Rudolph?
That's Rainier.
Yeah, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Don't these ads give you an urge to travel?
Yeah, those ads sound nice, Papa. With all these bills, we can forget about going into those places.
Oh, here's one we can afford. 3 magnificent places in an hour. Anaheim, Compton, and El Segundo.
Hey, Pop, here's a letter from the mayor's office.
Oh, it's probably about that committee position I applied for. Give me that. Here. Dear Mr. Sanford, you have been selected to fill the vacancy on the Mayor's Community Relations Committee. We will be contacting you as to the time and date of the meeting. Looking forward to meeting you. Sincerely, Tom Bradley, Mayor.
Hey, let me take a look at that, Pop. Hey, Millie actually picked you to represent the businessmen of Watts. Pop, I'm proud of you. I'm real proud of you.
Thanks, son. Just think. Today, Committeeman Sanford. Then, Senator Sanford. Then, President Sanford. And then an early retirement at San Clemente. See, I'll get in bright and early before they can tell me he stepped out for the day. Hello, is this the tax assessors there? He stepped out for the day. Yeah, you can take a message. Tell him Robin Hood called. I want to shove 5 of my merry men up his nose.
I could tell you stayed up and watched a late movie last night.
Yeah, son, I like that Robin Hood. He took from the rich and gave it to the poor. That's the way to whip inflation. That's the way where that mailman is.
I don't know. But I'd like to know why you haven't paid the property taxes yet, Pop. They can add a 7% penalty for that.
I haven't paid it. I'm not going to pay it. Because part of my taxes go for public transportation. And the only buses I see around here are the one hauling kids to school that they didn't even want to go to.
Hey, come on, Pop. You can't fight City Hall. They just end up throwing you in jail.
Well, then I'll go on a hunger strike. Goodbye, Menudo.
You know you're impossible.
Listen, son, don't worry, because nothing's going to happen. I mean, we're not going to get in no trouble at all because, listen, do you think for one moment that I would risk losing all of this?
What are you up to, Pop?
You'll see.
I know I will.
I'm not kidding, son. See, we're going to be free from the nagging, persistent pain of taxes and everything else.